Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. Today we are going to see an overview on a JavaScript code and how to use this JavaScript code within your WebDriver program. See what is exactly a JavaScript means. It's a scripting language that runs on a client side. Client side we can call it as a browser and do some magic things when we are performing some operations on a browser. Usually, a quick question will rise in our mind. Why do we need to use this JavaScript in our program? In general, whenever you are working on any kind of an applications, if you have all the properties in a web page, and when we are performing certain operations like a click operation on a browser, your Selenium was unable to perform those operations, those properties there. In such situations, we will be using this JavaScript code in your program so that it will be interacting with that object. So almost if you are good after JavaScript, then you can play with this stuff in Selenium. And here, in order to execute JavaScript, this is the syntax which you need to follow. Driver.execute script is the syntax which you people need to create and which you people need to follow in your program. So what I'm going to do right now is let me switch back to my editor and let me copy the existing program and let me paste the existing program here with a name as a 34 and delete all unnecessary commands from that. So I don't want anything. I'm just deleting everything. And here, once after specifying the browser, I just want to maximize my browser. Now, I need to perform three different, or the scenario which I want to perform out over here is perform a search operation on a bing.com using this one. So the first and the most important thing is we need to launch a browser, which was already done. Now we need to open the application. In order to open the application, the syntax whatever we have is this is the one. Copy the syntax and just paste it out over here. I just updated my syntax here, guys. I'm not doing anything. I'm just updating my syntax here. And now when I run my test script this time, this line is going to open an application. Window.location in the single quotes, if you specify the URL, it will be opening the application. Let us see whether it is opening the application on the browser or not. It should open the bing.com. So let us see. My script is executing. Yeah, it opened the bing.com. And once it got a perform, my next thing is I need to enter a value to the search text field. Okay, so the corresponding command that we have is this is the command. So copy this one again, driver.execute script, paste this stuff. Okay, driver.execute, paste this stuff. So here, document dot get element by id. In the web page, we are identifying an object by its id property. You can pass on the id here, and the value which I need to enter into that is Surendra Jagannatham. Let me run my test script and see this time whether it is entering a value into the text field or not on a bing.com application. It's getting executed. Let us see. See, it entered the value. And finally, I want to click on a search button. So the search button, the corresponding command we have is this is the one. Copy it and paste it here and updating this info here. Document.getElementById by id dot click is a command which is going to perform a click operation on that particular object. So when I run my test script, this time it should perform a click operation here. Let us see whether it is performing those operations or not. See, the search results got displayed successfully. So this is the way how can we handle this JavaScript executor. The syntax is the driver.execute script, and if you are good with a JavaScript, directly copy paste it. And if you are unable to write down your code, you can search in a Google. For suppose if your requirement is to identify multiple objects, JavaScript code to identify multiple objects, search it, get it, and paste it here. Like that, you can execute your JavaScript within a Selenium Python. So this is the way, guys. So thank you.